Good afternoon, everybody. Just want to show you a saw that I just picked up. Saw's kind of strange for two reasons around these parts. Number one, it's an Olympyk Oleo-mac. Number two, the saw's 103 cc's. That's a big saw for these parts. We don't get a lot of big wood out this way. A big saw around here is 70 cc's, so kind of was excited to get my hands on this thing. Found this thing in a local classified ad. The original owner had it. As you can see, it's a pretty clean saw, not a lot of time on it. But it sounds like the fellow was milling with this and he didn't richen it up enough. He burnt this saw down. And looks like it's going to need a piston by the sounds of it. Recoil works sometimes, it's not right now. So I'm going to tear into this thing and I expect to do a full rebuild on it. Not sure. Bottom end sounds kind of funny. Probably needs bearings. Hopefully I can get parts for this saw. I have no clue where to get Oleo-mac parts, but that's kind of the fun. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Just kind of neat to get 103cc saw. This saw's rated at 7.2 horsepower. It's got a 56mm bore. I mean, I'm sure this thing's going to be a monster. If you've ever run a 395 Husqvarna or 298, 2100, you know, any of those kind of saws, this is going to be a similar saw. I have a feeling this thing's going to be an animal. And can't wait to run it. I really don't need a saw like this. It's even got a nice opened up muffler. Yeah, I don't really need a saw like this, but the price was very reasonable. The guy even threw in a 26-inch bar and chain. Bar's a Sandvik, so it's, you know, it's a decent bar. And he just wanted to get rid of it. Sounds like it's been sitting on his shelf for a long time. And I don't think he knew how to repair it or anything like that. So I picked it up. And I'm going to tear into this thing. And this will be the next project on the channel. I'm off this week, so I'll have time to at least tear it down and see what's what with it. Just thought it was neat to put this on YouTube because this is not a very common saw. You know, and it's got your throttle lock, choke right here. It's got a secondary manual oiler, kill switch. Air filter kind of looks like a 281 or 288. I believe it has a Tillotson HT carburetor, which is a pretty giant carb. Yeah, neat saw. It's a 999F if I didn't mention that. Yeah, so I'll be digging into this thing. I have a feeling it's going to be tough to find a piston. A few guys have told me you can use Husqvarna piston, but the timing will be way off. The skirts are too long on the Husqvarna piston. And this thing has a domed piston apparently. So I do have a lathe. I'm not the greatest machinist. I get by. But if I have to, I'll attempt to make a piston for this saw. Hopefully I can find an OEM one. Even if it's expensive, I'd rather do that than mess around with pistons. But anyways, as always, thanks for watching, and hopefully we can get this big beast running and make some chips with her. Have a great one.